I do want Jackson Laboratories to come to Connecticut. Personalized medicine is the way of the future. That is the only way we are going to be more effective and contain our costs in managing our patients. Do we have a plan as to at what point we are going to be saying we are ready to cut our losses? We know this is a leap in faith. Obviously, everybody knows that this is research. And at what point, if they come back to us and say, you gave me $300 million, I need X more, and I need Y more, and I need Z more, at what point are we going to say, enough is enough? If you look at the history of UConn Medical Center, we as a state have been constantly feeding in to keep that going. And my concern is, much as I want Jackson Labs to come here, much as I want personalized medicine to be the cutting edge, which is the cutting edge, whether we get it or some other state gets it in this country, at what point are we willing to cut our losses and say enough is enough? Do we have a plan? At what point are we as a state ready to cut our losses? I only hope Jackson Labs is successful. I only hope that personalized medicine becomes a way of future through Jackson Labs and not through somebody else. But as a responsible person, going to go back to my constituent and say, this is how I spent your tax dollar, my tax dollar, after coming on the back of the highest tax hike that we just recently did. Are we going to encourage or even consider if they keep coming back to us? Because that is reality. The reality is that leap from mice to human being is not going to happen overnight. It's going to take years and years of research. So what looks like $300 million today is a lot of money for you and me on a personal basis. But my concern is that they really will need much, much more than that to sustain themselves over a period of time. And are we, as a state of Connecticut, ready, having paid the first check of $300 million, to keep funding them rather than withdrawing at some point and cutting our losses?